everybody, alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action.
And welcome fight fans and Fight Night Champion fans as we welcome Big George Foreman into the ring. Normally when I come across someone who uses George Foreman, they normally turn out to be spammers, power spammers. But we'll see as Big George makes his way to the ring, followed by who else? That's right, it's that time of day again. It's Dave Dominator time. So here he comes, he's ready. He's sort of chomping at the bit. He can't wait to get in with Big George, he wants to know. Let's see if he can keep his record of wins. Right, so the bell rings, here we go, round one. George Foreman, he's moving his head already, he's using the Philly shell block, which surprises me, because George Foreman used to use the cross block.
Hits him in the mug with the right.
He's spamming the big right over the top, nice body shot coming in there. Using the Philly shell defence, as I said, bit odd. He seems to be using smooth as well. He's George Foreman spamming the right hand, but he's boxing like Muhammad Ali. He's got smooth and Philly shell. Wasted a few jabs there, man. He's going to tire himself out to keep this pace up. Caught him with a lovely right hand there, crack over the top.
His opponent scored well, but so
worked on to a sidestep uppercut he did.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right.
So he's flicking that jab out and then throwing the right hand over the top straight away. Oh, little sidestep power straight. He tried to confuse me there. Heading for that body again with the power straight.
This fight looks like it's going to be.
But he's walking onto my straights.
Yeah, if it was a chess match, it wouldn't be a lot of knights
deadly from Dave Dominator.
There'd be a lot of pawns moving forward.
I was thinking of changing his name from Dave Dominator to Deadly Dave Dominator, but that might be politically incorrect if someone did get hurt in the ring. He's trying that sidestep again. He likes the sidestep. Flicking the jab out, moving his head when it's unnecessary. That's going to burn his stamina, moving his head when it's not really necessary. A lot of players make that mistake. They've got like head movement on full and they just like stand in the middle of the ring when you're nowhere near. They're not even throwing punches when they start just moving the head. I call it the yorkie-corky or the wiggly-wiggly, whatever you want to call it, but you do burn your stamina, you know, moving your head unnecessarily. Right, end of round one. I think I stole that one purely on more accurate punches. He threw a lot, he landed a few, but he wasn't particularly accurate.
That this is what you were going to get.
So I think Dave Dominator's one round up.
Here we go, round two is underway.
It is odd to see the Philly shell on George Foreman. Most people who use George Foreman use, as I said, cross block.
I don't think the ref saw that.
I mean, have the Glasgow kiss. That'll teach you. He's like a hybrid, Muhammad Ali, hybrid George Foreman.
You see, he comes over. Oh, he is
Muhammad Foreman. Anyway, caught him there. Oh, down he goes with the uppercut. Yeah, any Fight Night players out there who want to know what Dave Dominator's best punches are, there might be a clue in this little bit of video here. Walk straight onto that.
1, 2.
Well, he's got heart anyway, he's got up the first time, so good for him.
Well, right now just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
He doesn't seem to have any fluidity to his movement. He's got all the sort of tricks there. He did the side step, then he did the back step, and then he did sort of weave coming in. But there was no fluidity. It wasn't. There seemed to be no sort of method to it. It was back step, and then sort of wave, and then you've got to put your punches together, your moves. You've got to put your moves together. but he's throwing that big right hand over the top again.
Dynamite's impressing the judges and himself.
Trying to catch me with an uppercut. Oh, he caught me with a couple there.
Right on the
Sidestep again as I came in.
Big.
If he timed that a bit better, he'd probably cause me some damage.
Good right hand. Big's missing the mark by a mile.
I think he's got all the skills, this guy. He just hasn't got the timing.
Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Goes up top with a right hand.
Never neglect your body shots. Because even though you mightn't be sort of impressing the judges massively with good headshots, you're always, timing them out. Always burning his stamina. And someone like this bloke I'm fighting here, who is burning stamina anyway, the body shot sort of accentuated. He's burning his stamina by wasting shots. He's burning his stamina by moving his head and sidestepping unnecessarily. So if I keep banging his body, he's going to burn his stamina doubly quick, really.
But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy.
So he's flicking the jab out, trying to keep me off, and then he's throwing that big right hand over the top. You've got to be careful of that don't land, because I bet you that's straight on 20.
Where you revigorate him a little bit.
Big shot.
Oh, he says walking straight onto one. Oh, he's got me.
Comes crashing home. He is not meant
Well,
right on the outside there, and he just paid the
just as I see it, I've got to watch out for that right hand. He catches me with the right hand. So yes, I think we've guessed that straight is on 20, so he could actually flash cure me if he lands that again. Got to be very careful now. But the Dominator's getting straight up. He's ready. He's gonna take the fight to George Foreman.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down. Now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're
he's flicking that jab out and he's trying to damage my body.
In this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
As I see, there seems to be no method to his madness.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Dynamite's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
I think I'm going to catch him in the next 3 rounds or so. I think I'm going to catch him.
Right here.
He's wasted a lot of shots. He's took a lot of body shots. I think his stamina's right now. And as you know, Dave Dominator likes to keep his stamina 80 plus, normally 90 plus. I like to go into the last round about 95%.
Little head knocking with that
Flicking
right
that jab out. I should really sidestep myself.
Needs to improve that accuracy.
You see? Oh, lovely body shot.
Oh,
big left hook.
What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown.
What a cracking punch that was.
And that's where scoring a knockdown
nearly turned him completely around, it did.
Because now you think he's just going to walk in.
Is he going to get up the second time?
He walked in, he did get it. He got it. 4, 5.
And the round comes to an end.
Right, quite an interesting round. It's turned into a decent fight. He's had me down. I've had him down a couple of times. Obviously we're both big punches, and the fight could end at any time, so keep your eyes peeled. 20 round 4, we've had 3 knockdowns.
Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
There you go.
I do prefer the ring card girl with the leopard skin bikini. This one's not too bad, but I prefer leopard skin bikini.
Really good start tonight. This is the first time
right, so yeah, he won that round big.
Through 3 rounds.
Keep doing what
There's
you're
the
doing.
combo.
There's only a point or 2 in it.
Dynamite's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His
Randomly doing that sidestep as I come forward.
Now, you made a good point there.
So a few chicken wings will cause him a bit of damage there.
Too much. He's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combination.
Now I don't know if you noticed, but he threw about 3 uppercuts, one after the other. And that 3rd or 4th one,
boy, that worked out well with the uppercut.
as if
Dynamite's right
he
hand
was
scored
tired.
well.
He was tired. He's
Targeting that
tired.
midsection now with the
His
combo.
punches are really slow.
Good jab.
Yes, I'm going to catch him.
And it's a big shot that
Oh, what a cracking right hand. He had nothing left. You could see by his movement and by how slow his punches were, he had nothing left. One straight right hand over the top. Boom. Down he goes.
Get to your feet. 2,
That's his third knockdown.
4, get up. 5.
If he gets up, I'll be impressed, because I always struggle with the third and fourth ones.
Let's go. Get up.
Down
Oh, he's done it. He's done it. He's done it pretty easy as
And
well.
if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on.
Right hand over the
kill a little
top. You can
time.
just see he by his
90
laboured
seconds to go in
movements,
round
he is
number
tired.
4. And now he scores well with a straight right. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist. Big crush.
Oh, he's got again! Right uppercut to the body, left hook,
Now I
and
know
down
what
he
they
goes
have to
again.
say. Falling like a sack of potatoes.
Ooh.
1, 2,
Right, he's taking the pace now.
5.
As I said, a boxer should never really look towards his next opponent until he's got his current opponent out the way.
Guts he's showing here. I don't know that he's going to get the
So
glory.
one more
but
knockdown,
what
I've won
guts
this
to keep
fight.
fighting
But I
here
am
when
now
he's
starting to
damaged
think
like
of the
this.
next opponent.
Too much guts. That's why.
So you'll Fight Night guys on Fight Night Chunkies.
You have to have a little fear in there.
Chunkies.
To know when you're in a bad place.
Fight Night
to know when to
Chunkies.
grab, when to get out of there.
Yeah, if you want to see me fight Rough Legion, let me know. If you want to see me fight
A little
Crafty
head-hunting
or
with the
Top
right.
Shotters for you, let me know. If you want to
10
see me
seconds
fight
remaining
Don
in
Chase,
this round.
let me know. And
Very
we'll
accurate
get the
with
contract
overhand
signed.
right. Dynamite's last
But
round.
you boys, you gotta,
He
you
scored
know,
the
speak to
knockdown.
Frank Warren,
Do you
my
think he's now
promoter,
got
give
the
him a ring.
momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now,
Put
I
your
think
cards
he
on
has
the table,
confidence
say you're
where
interested
he
in fighting
thinks he can
Dave
end the fight,
Dominator,
and that's where it starts.
and
It starts with anything.
you know,
Any people out there
if the
doing anything,
contract
it starts
suits the
with
both of us, we'll
thinking,
get the
believing
fight on,
you
we'll
can
get in
do
the ring and we'll get it on.
How you doing? Keep your hands
Although I have to
Don't
admit,
worry.
Rough Legion,
Keep your hands
he
up.
tends to cry even when he wins, but so I don't know whether we should share the ring with him again. He cries when he wins.
Move around the ring.
You know, we all sort of know that bad loses, but there's no worse than a bad winner. Beat me by a point and started crying.
He has a new round in front of him.
Anyway, enough said. No negativity, we want positivity with the Dave Dominator fight.
You never know what
So yeah, Machiavelli, he could be a future opponent. Don Chase,
Very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
Crafty,
Jab on the
whoever.
outside. That has really been the difference maker.
Maybe
here, hasn't it?
God
Yes, it
King.
has, but the most important thing
Yeah,
is, you know,
God King,
everybody
give
says,
me
hey,
a shot at that
Jab
heavyweight
control
belt of
the
yours
outside.
if you're man
Hey,
enough.
Jab's a great weapon, but it
Come
could
on,
be
God
dangerous.
King, give
He's
me a
throwing
shot.
from a little too close, you could get countered with that right hand. He's throwing it at the perfect distance, getting full extension on that punch.
So yeah,
Smart
let's
punch
get
right
some
there.
fights
The
on,
uppercut
some
worked.
big boys in the ring.
And now he's targeting.
As
Good shot to the head
Nigel
with that
Ben
right
said,
hand.
you can't keep fighting Mexican road
Right to
sweepers.
the body. Dynamite.
Oh, he's caught me.
Saved.
You see, that's me looking at the next fight. That's what happens if you look towards the next fight.
Was going against him.
Caught me.
Now, a good rally by him.
Some of that body work.
Never look
there,
past
even when
the
he's
opponent
losing
that you're in the
rounds,
ring with.
that body work
That's a silly
is starting
and
to pay
dangerous thing to do.
dividends right now.
That
Right,
last round
bell
was
rings.
a great example of the game plan by Dynamite. They want to see clean and effective punching, just landing
I think
flush.
I'm going to really
Yeah,
go
right
for it
on
this
the
round,
back
round
end, you know, he was
6.
stepping out,
He
doing
looks
a lot of
hurt,
counter punches,
battered.
allowing his
His
opponent
stamina must
to
be
do
shot to
some of
bits.
his work for him. Come in a little reckless
I'm
and nail
going
him.
to throw some big punches beginning of this round.
The start of the 6th round. Dynamite's performance right now.
Oof,
to this
lovely
point
right
in the
hand
fight
as he
has
threw
been
the jab at the
exactly
body,
what his
right hand
trainer
over the top,
has wanted
landed
to
flush
see.
on
The question
his
is,
cheek.
can he keep it up for the second half of the fight? Nice 2 punches.
Right hand to the
combo by
body, uppercut to the body.
Dynamite, big
Oh, there he goes, right hand over the top. Oh, left hook turns him around.
What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that.
Right, I don't think he's going to get up after this one. Yeah, I love it when the punch turns him completely around. What a beautiful left hook. And he's struggling. He's struggling to get up.
7, 8, focus. 9, 10.
That's it.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Big's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Right, well as you can see, Big Dominator smashed George Foreman to bits. Absolutely destroyed him. Exciting fight for the fans. And I thank you for tuning in. Big Dominator is now 14-1. The one defeat he's had was a points loss to a boxer called Tri-State, who I actually rate. I think he's a good player. So a shout out to you, Tri-State. You've given Big Dominator his one loss, a close constitution. And all you other Fight Night guys out there, as I said, sign the contracts. Let's get it on. Big Dominator versus whoever you want. You know, write a comment in the links or whatever, and I'll see you next time. Alright, cheers, bye for now.